What's up, you guys? I've been inspired by some of the comments lately on my videos to do another video on this subject of just seems like people don't want to accept, people don't want to let gig work go. They don't want to hear the truth that it sucks. And for some people it might still be good, and Spark was good when I was removed from Spark, so I can't speak on if Spark is starting to suck or not. But people are saying, get platinum and schedule. And I keep saying that I don't want to schedule because I don't want to be online for DoorDash when it's flooded with drivers, when it's loaded with platinum drivers. Because I'm only going to get the shitty offers that I don't do. So, and I keep having to respond to comments saying that I'm not going to schedule. And I've explained it in several videos, but I will not schedule on DoorDash because I don't want to be online when it's full. When it says it's full, I'm glad that it's telling me that. I'm glad it's not letting me on anyway, because I don't want to be on when it's full of drivers. And that's what it says now. It says it's full. It doesn't say that it's not busy anymore. They say the real reality. It's full of drivers and you're not needed. So I'm not going to ever schedule on DoorDash. And that's why I'm not going to ever try to get the platinum, because I don't do road trip orders and I don't do double orders. So I can't ever achieve platinum. I have restaurants that I won't go to. I have apartments that I won't go to. So there's no way in hell I'm ever going to be able to get my acceptance percentage to 70% to achieve that platinum. I might be able to get platinum if they change the reward system like they have in other areas. But and I've had people telling me, since the gig work started to decline and since the fraudulent driver problem, I've had, a lot of times people get a real job, get a W-2. So I've done that. I've gone through the huge pain in the ass hassle of being the new guy and, looking stupid the first day when you're learning it, and done all that. And now people are telling me to get a second job. So it's like, I just can't please everybody. And I had a comment today saying that that they do great in Scottsdale, and since I'm not willing to change to a better zone, I should get a second job. And I replied, good idea, because I'm not gonna go work Scottsdale. I was actually offered to go get an extra shift at GoPuff at their Scottsdale location, and I declined to do that. So definitely not going to do it as a gig worker. I enjoyed gig work because I was doing it in my neighborhood, and you don't get raises with this line of work, and it's all pay cuts. It's never a pay increase. When I started rideshare in 2015, it was worth it. June of 2015, I gave my first Uber ride, and the pay was killer. It was 80% of what the customer was charged. 80-20 was the split with Uber, and then I shortly after signed on to Lyft also, and then immediately, less than 6 months later, they started slashing the pay and eventually took away the 80-20 split. But before they took away the 80-20 split, they just started slashing the customer's price, what they charged the customer. So right away, rideshare wasn't worth it. Almost the whole time I did it, I was being scammed. But I wanted to do this video to bring to light that I've never bullshitted on this channel. I've always told the truth, and I've always, when I was making $2,000 a week, I said that it's, high hours and hardly anybody can do this, and it doesn't count my destroying my car. And so, I mean, what else can I do? What to satisfy you guys that don't want to let it go? I mean, I'm not gonna do a 180 and start preaching that it's great. Because not, it sucks. And it's never going to be good again, because they're not going to ever be held accountable for allowing these fraudulent drivers on the platforms. So I was holding out hope with the new administration that it would cut into how many are doing it, but it's not. So deportations are not going to take care of it, and no one's ever mentioned in the public news or during the political campaigning, nobody's ever mentioned gig workers, period. Doesn't come up. And the problem with the illegal drivers has not been brought up in mainstream news ever. It looks like there's some reason why that's being ignored and is not discussed and not talked about. Some other comments that I've had are, I've been saying I don't do double orders, especially quadruple double orders, quadruple stop double orders, because it screws over the customer. And people are like, F the customer. Why do you care about the customer? And I used to think that way until and then after I lost my DoorDash account for 21 months and got it back, I started wanting to actually do the service good. That way I don't ever get, and I haven't had a single contract violation, even a bullshit one, since I've been back on DoorDash. But I want it to be stupid that DoorDash is forcing me to quit. I want to be 5-star rating, perfect on time, never unassigning any orders. I want it to be stupid that they're withholding orders on me and giving it to some shithead that takes all the orders. That's my main reason is I want to stop DoorDash. I want to be able to quit doing it, and I can't afford to yet. And I'm putting in my time at this new job, and eventually I'll earn myself a 40-hour week, I'm sure. They have no idea that I'm never going to call in sick and never going to show up late. They have no clue. I've only been working there for 13 days now, so including days off. So there's the job has no idea until 3 or 4 months go by that's who I am. So I'm not going to be rewarded for that until later in the future. But I want DoorDash to be idiots for letting me quit. And so doing perfect deliveries and getting their food to them while it's still warm. And if you guys love those double orders, take them, because I'm not going to do them. And I've seen videos of customers cussing out the driver because they were on a multi-order. So don't tell me the customers don't care. The customers, are for it, because they're not. So anyway, another video just to respond to some of the comments that have been going on lately. And I got one more Amazon Flex order after I did the video this morning. So I did 2 Amazon Flex this morning. So I last tried it in August. So I'm gonna continue to monitor that, and haven't been able to get one since. So it seems like it's only the early morning that you can get Amazon Flex orders. But I'll keep you updated on that if that's gonna help me out, help even out this terrible gig work lineup of platforms that I'm on. So anyway, keeping my YouTube consistent, pumping out the videos. There's another one for you. So that's it for now. Talk soon. Later.